Hello everyone and welcome to Hidden Collections. Today we're going over a submission that I'm going to be doing to PSA. It's most likely going to go regular at the $100 level. That's by the thumbnail, it's some good cards that would be sent that way, hoping for the best out of them. So this is kind of leading into like doing a pre-grade, and then the second half of the video would be the cards coming back. I've already done it for an economy one. Like I did the pre-video, um, and I have to wait 90 days for it to come back. So, for this one's going to be a regular, so hopefully it'll be back in about 2 weeks since recording this video. But kind of go over what my thoughts are on the grades of them. So we're going to start off with, we have 3 of the same cards here, but they are worth it. So we got a base set unlimited Charizard. Right here, the biggest tell on this one, don't worry, that's just stuff on it. It's the bottom and the top centering is extremely off. Like, you can tell more with the blues too. There. I love my background because it just picks up all that light for these. For this, there's very minimal, like, there's a little bit of whitening, but it's the centering. But this centering, I mean, if this was sent years ago, it almost could get an MC, a miscut 9 out of it. But this is, for my predictions for the grade for this, I'm going to say for the grade is a 7, just with the centering being off and the little bit of defects. There might be some scratches on the hollow foil. 7, but best case scenario with the centering is an 8, not a strong 8, but an 8 overall. So hoping for an 8 out of this one. Just stick them up there. Next one, another base set Charizard unlimited. So out of the cards, the one that's gonna most likely get the lowest grades is that first card. So this one has good centering. I hit this with a black light. It's hard to see, but on the border, there's some scratching where you can, like, if you blacklight it, you see it. Like, you can't really see it there, but decent centering. It's off left or right. I think it's worse on the back than it is the front, but the front is more important. So I'm thinking this will grade out as an 8. Best case scenario on it would be hopefully getting a 9. That's what I'm thinking. With a little bit of surface, the centering's off a little bit left or right. Very minimum whitening around it. So this one's I'm hoping for a 9, really hoping. But if I get an 8, if I get like when I talk about these ones, I'm like, get 8s. That's fine with me for what I got them for, what they're graded for. Because everyone at shows keeps asking me for Charizards, and it's like, I don't have any. So I was taking a big leap on these. Again, number 3, the third one. This one's the one that I think has the best chance at getting the 9 overall. Centering's really good. It's a little off left to right. Top to bottom, maybe a little bit too. So very minimum. There's a little white here, but overall, like, everything else is really good. Surface is good. Minimum scratching, if there is any on it. So I'm still gonna give this an 8 with the centering and a little bit of whitening, but best case, I think this one has the best shot at a 9 out of the 3 Charizards. So put that one up there. Oh, we can just scoot them over. Last card in this submission is going to be a first edition Zapdos. It's a first edition Zapdos. I don't need to say I mean, yeah, it's a base set first edition. Like, on it, so there's a little bit of whitening across the top, right here in the corner. Centering's a little off left to right. I did this like the Charizards, I think, with a little bit in the centering. The centering on the front seems a little bit more off, so I'm guessing an 8. And then most likely hoping for the better grade of a 9 on this. So, what gets me about this card is this card was less expensive than these all have their own pricing, but individually priced, this was the cheapest card, was the cheaper of the four, which I'm like, first edition base set versus unlimited, but that's just how strong Charizard is for cards. So those are my grades for these ones. So yeah, just a little bit there. So we'll see. I'll probably be, I don't know, they'll be sent off and hopefully get them back in a timely manner. So see you on the second part. Hello everyone, and welcome back to part 2 of this regular grading return. Remembered to do this one. Some of the other ones I forgot, but I'm trying to get more in. Let me just get here. As remember from the first half of the video, it's the 3 base set, unlimited Charizards, and the first edition Zapdos. So I got them all back right here from grading. Excited to do this, to do the reveal, to see what the grades were. So if they're in order, I had to remember, I think I threw away, tossed the piece of paper where I wrote down the grades, so I had to rewatch right before getting part 2 in. So we have the first one, this one, in the video I mentioned the centering, the top and bottom, how big the difference is. My guess for a grade, I'm just going to go with the grades, not the best case scenarios on these. So my grade was a 7. I picked a 7 because of the centering. Oh, 8. So it actually was better than I had thought. That's... I know that, like, I've gotten, like, other cards back that have, like, way off-center one side, but the rest of the card must have been in really, really good shape. Unexpected grade for this one. So we got the 8 on the more, and I watched the video and I said MC. It should have been OC, so off center. It can't get an MC unless it has like other cards showing on it. So put that up there. So the grade that I said before was a 7-8, so it actually did better than I actually thought, which is good. Always a good thing. If you undergrade it and it gets higher, always better. Always better. That's good. So we got the second one. This one, I did say an 8 for this one for the grade. So it's still slightly off-center, I think, from top to bottom, a little left to right on it. There we go. Exactly what I thought it would get, because it had some scratching on it, some whitening, and everything. I think it's more noticeable the back left-right centering than the front a little bit more. And you can kind of see it's a little bit thicker there. But an 8, I'll take that. That's what I was hoping for to get these. And so this was the third Charizard. This is the one I thought had the best chance at hopefully pulling a 9. It's probably, if I get triple 8s, that's good. But I think this one in anything was a 9. Whoa. A 6. Wow, that's not what I would expect out of this one. Because this one had the best centering, I think, the most minimal one. I mean, the centering is a little off. Actually, it's off from left to right. I think top and bottom's a little off. Like, it's off, but I think the front's way better centered than the back is. But PSA doesn't grade hard on the back. That's just the sleeve. I was like, another cracked case. No, hopefully not. But a 6. Those are dimples in the sleeve. So when I do this, that's dimples in the sleeve. So I might have to re-sleeve these. But that means like there's a crease or a dimple, like a dent or something. I looked over these cards really well. That's super... Yeah, when I do that, that's all that stuff's on the sleeve. So you'll be like, look at all those dents in it. It's like, no, it's literally the sleeve on it. I can just see it, and I can feel it too. That's ultra frustrating. It feels like it's one of those that they went in, and it's something you can't see and stuff. And finally, we have the base set, first edition, Zapdos here on this on our last card. So the card, I said on this one, I think it was the same as the other two Charizards. I felt like it was an 8. The centering on this is like left to right is off. You can see it in the center of it. So 8, hopefully. Yes. Oh yeah, that's big. I think this is the biggest card to date that I've graded. Coming back. It's got a little bit of whitening around, but it got the 9. I knew it wasn't going to 10. I mean, it can't 10 with that centering, but that is absolutely amazing. And the fact is that, like, the cheapest Charizard was this one at, like, $225. And I think both of these were $250 each. This was $150, and at a 9, it's worth... I think this at a 9 competes with the price, but, like, your return on value for buying a card is some of these sneaky first edition holos. If they can grade good, you can get a good return on them, and that's what this one is. So I think when I was looking up the pricing for some of these before, like, I'm like, I hope it gets this. This is why I will send it. The last time, like, the 8s sell for about $500 to $600. The last 9 sold for around $1,600. So that's why I went with it. Like, the 8s, I think were like $500 or $600 for the Charizards. 6 is, I think, around $300 or so. But, like, I am ecstatic. Like, this is amazing. So I'll move these over a little bit. But amazing return. I'm having some more. This one came back faster. I'm getting another economy order that I was able to remember to do it on. So that's coming. That's the EX Team Rocket, Birds, Expedition Charizard, and Typhlosion T17. So I got more stuff coming back to do more of these videos. I've actually... I'm just excited for this. I can't let these ones go too long. So, got it back quick. It's a 2-parter. So, hopefully you did like the 2-part, like the pre-grade versus the post-grade, so you actually get to see what they are at the end. I have to look over that 6. I don't think it's a 6. I feel like the 6 should have went to this one, if anything, because of how it is. But I need I'm going to look over that the best I can to try to find out what it was. So... that one's frustrating. I'll probably hold on to that one and see somehow if I can get someone to relook at it or maybe try to resubmit it for review, because I don't think it's a 6. I don't think that's a 6. That's frustrating. I think it's an 8. It possibly has a shot at a 9, but I don't know. Unless there's like a crease or bend, a micro crease or a micro bend where you have to use different light on it, then that's the only way you can see it, but you can't see it with the naked eye, so that's frustrating. But that's it for this grading preview and reveal result, or grading reveal. So something. First time doing it. Super excited to get it all done. But if you did like this video, hit that thumbs up. If you are enjoying what's happening on this channel, hit that subscribe button. But like always, until next time, have a great day. See you later.